Donkey.
You did not.
Right now.
Yes.
Holy shit! I don't know what happened. Where'd you go?
ScooterBugs will save you. Oh my god! Evil Knievel. Evil Knievel. Ah!
Where did everyone else go?
I don't know, they've all died. I killed Scott somehow. He just died. Fuck! I am dead. I have died.
He's in here.
Hi, Jimmy! Hi, Johnny!
I assume you know what this is called. I was watching Linus Tech Tips earlier and they mentioned it.
Pistol my tires!
That's what I like to call the suicide.
Oh, brilliant timing!
Gregory just got obliterated by a tire.
You just destroyed your house!
Oh god, no!
They're angry. They're really angry. I'm just gonna sit on this fucking thing to protect myself.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna sit on this to protect myself.
He was just like, he was looking for medicine and then shot him in the head.
So it's like a fear thing. I'm trying to shoot your toes in order to kill you. Oh god, he's lost his mind.
Unalive yourself. I got explosive rounds and
I'm just waiting for you guys to find me.
Fuck you, fuck
In which way? In which way? This is important information.
It fell down and bonked him on the head at like 300 miles per hour.
No.
Kill him! Kill him! No! The sex, the real sex, the butt sex, the sex butt.
Yeah, it does. Hey, don't you hit me on takeoff. Fucking.
Did I?
Where do I explain?
Then go to sleep right now.
Funny thing. What the fuck is he doing?
What is he doing?
Are you okay? No, he's not.
You're not gay! I'm the
What's
fastest person in here.
I'm gonna ram my ass into your
Oh my god! No, I am running. That thing is a mental hazard. I could use some help.
Belka is gay. He should die right now. Stop fucking shooting at me.
Stop you.
Hello,
Stop
Dave.
moving. No! That was.
Oh my god!
See how you're doing, I love you. No homo, by the way.
Okay, so listen here, Belka, beatbox.
What?
Okay, so I got a little story for you.
You're only. Guys!
He killed them.
Hello there.
Oh, I await.
Sliding off
Stop
the rock.
fucking shooting at me. I'm going to execute your testicles. Your
What happened to our...
It's an enigma.
He's in the parachute. Shoot him.
Ah!
Who's in the hockey?
Cause quite literally out of nowhere, just yells,
Not me.
"Butt
It's
sex!"
not me.
And get the away from me.
Oh my god.
Ow!
No. Oh my.
Yeah, I know. Oh crap. You know what? I'm leaving this dumb game.
Oh, wait, Lagoob did move. Where Lagoob? Where is Lagoob? Where is okay, he's in the bathroom. That's so fucking stupid, oh my god.
As well, you son of a.
Okay, well, I almost disintegrated.
What the hell? Z-Bot just spun out for no reason.
Okay, pencil eater.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, that's
threw
an issue.
pencils. Oh, that mushroom looks like a dick.
Can I please have context to what the fuck you just said?
Time to die, cockatiel.
Time to die, Z-Bot. Time to die, Z-Bot.
Oh shit!
Son of a bitch.
Oh no! Oh! I made 700.
No, no gun usage. We are just screwing around.
A cocktail. Oh look, your helicopter's intact. Never mind.
I'm gonna go attach this to the blade.
Belka.
Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh.
Belka. Belka.
We're fine. Don't worry.
Oh, blade.
Why is everyone colliding with Boston?
I don't know.
I don't know who Boston is.
Oh my god. Maneuver. Oh, that didn't work. ScooterBugs, maneuver it. Sausages.
Belka.
Oh my
Belka,
god.
why are we turning like that? Belka.
Oh my god.
Belka, we're going to die. We are going to die.
Oh shit!
Belka.
Oh, now you realize.
No.
Oh my god.
That is just. What the fuck?
Like you.
Oh my god.
First. No, not yet.
What did you hit me with? What was that? Was that a water waddle? Oh, it's gingerbread man. It's a retard!
And then comes the sound
What the hell happened?
Bro, what is this?
Oh, my mom's calling.
Oh, I'm surprised that thing is still perfectly fine.
Probably won't. Okay.
Alright, bye. Fuck. No, this isn't illegal. Oh my god, no. Absolutely not.
This guy.
The fuck?
My brothers.
Any reputable mechanic will do a free pre-purchase inspection.
Pre-purchase inspection? Are you saying I bought this car damage?
Yes.
You know what? You know what? This is my response to that. You know what?
Have a response. What are you talking about? I'm kidding.
This is my response
I took
to that.
all your
This is my response to that. Oh.
Be careful. Because of the stuff.
Oh
that
no.
You need a light pole and split in half.
happens. Oh, I got
Hi.
Hi.
thunder pussy.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
In the bottom of my car.
You know, I had eardrums before I joined this call. But after the like 3 hours of fucking, I can't. My ears, they're gone.
There is a penis in your earlobe.
Yeah, I can tell.
Hot.
No.
Ow!
Sin! Sin!
I want to kill him. Kill him. He's going to get a ship. He's gonna go get a ship. He's gonna get a ship. He's going to get a ship. No, my MP5 is out of ammo.
Gimme. No!
Oh,
That's not.
what's wrong with you?
I just flew into the what's not on your penis.
Haha.
Two wheel.
You're bad. Wow, you're so bad.
Shut up!
You're so
Shut up, Brody!
Set two!
Make a day.
I have to run.
Why is Iowan dead?
Ed, it's somebody. It's off. Shoot. What? Oh. There's just a giant hole. Oh my god!
I only made 2 of the like things because I was okay. Suicide bombing time.
Someone shot me. What happened to my body? Okay,
I was just coming from the hill.
What?
There you go. You have to hold down W though.
Oh.
I just saw your dead body.
I'm going back. What?
I'm gonna grab a car now.
Okay.
You're gonna have trouble hitting me because I'm not have a fast.
Okay.
La la la.
Oh! Why is it night?
Guys, let's
Why is it
pause
always
real
showing
quick.
night?
Alright, come on. Charge me. I dare you. How did I miss? I don't know what happened because I was dodging, but what happened?
Anyway.
I don't trust this.
Fat weasel.
Hello.
Penis.
We'll just I'll take a quick escape via let go.
Iowan,
Admin.
give me the plane. Give me the plane. Owie.
Fucking sick, bro. Okay, that's just an issue. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm just fucked. I'm royally fucked. I'm gonna die to a T-128. Or whoever's gonna kill me first. Yep, a Tealing 28. Okay.